It's actually pretty crazy now that I'm sitting here with all you guys. I feel like a kid again, you know? When I was little, I would dream about being on stage in front of a bunch of people playing guitar or singing a song and, you know, just daydream like kids do, let my imagination run wild. And I guess as you get older, you don't get into that imagination space as much as you did when you were little. And all of a sudden when I found out, like that night, that Saturday night in Atlanta, when my regional rep was like, okay, dude, because it was kind of a race all week, said, it's insurmountable, it's gonna happen. I was like instantly snapped back into that time. I felt like a little kid again, like I was crawling through the woods playing cowboys and Indians, and just those dreams that I had, all of a sudden it was like, man, this is really happening, you know, and things I never even dreamed about started to come true. So other than that, I really don't know how to articulate how it felt. It was amazing.
We're all a little lost in the same damn boat. It's a hell of a life. Yeah, it's a hell of a life. There's something about the night, girl.
You know, I think Helluva Life came out at a time where we were starting to get our feet back underneath us, you know, financially, and people were getting their stuff together and they were making their house payments. And I think when you start to get in that part of life, that season of life, you start wanting to reflect a little bit and take a look back at where you've been and not just medicate and party, but start to think about and process your life a little bit. And I think that's what Helluva Life did for people. That's what it did for me the first time I heard it. I was thinking about choices I made in high school and things like that. Just sort of a reflective song, and in a cool way, not literal to the lyric. It just sort of evokes emotion, nostalgic emotion. So I think that's why people maybe got into it.
Something about the night, girl, when you got the right girl sitting right beside you, looking at the sky.
You know, my mom and dad were going to drive down, and my older sister has been past due to have her first child for about 2 weeks now. And so it's been like touch and go, and she actually had her first baby today. She had him today, so they, I call, my mom was so upset, she called me up because she really wanted to be here, and my dad too, and they were like, you know, that she's going into labor, and I said, no, you have to be there, that's so important, and she needs you guys there. And I said, you know, Leela's planning on having maybe 1 or 2 kids, you know, that's a big deal. I'm planning on having about 30 of these, so don't worry about it. You can catch the next one. But yeah, I'm bummed, but they needed to be up there.